Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back. So, when these people say that they're going to be fixing the economy, it's not necessarily a good thing for you. And I'm going to explain why. Okay? So, fixing the economy, I know that somebody recently got selected, not elected. Okay? You might want to say they got elected, but they got selected. In fixing the economy, I know that they said that they're going to have a Department of Government Efficiency. Anytime you have, well, you're trying to be more efficient, a lot of times it's going to have to be cutting. You're going to be cutting certain things. You're not going to be adding on. Okay, you're going to be taking things away to be more efficient. And in the economy that we're in right now, it's similar to, let's say you have a car, and the car has 2 flat tires, the engine is smoking, the brakes are screeching, all the sensors in your dashboard are turned on, you got no headlights, basically everything's a mess, and you're just trying to make it, you're running out of gas, you're just trying to make it over to your mechanic. So if you ask your mechanic, can you fix it? Of course, your mechanic's going to be like, yes, I can fix it. However, fixing it may not be exactly, or it might not take the timeline that you're thinking it's going to take to fix it. So more than likely, even though he said that he can fix the economy, it's going to take a lot longer than what you're thinking. It doesn't mean that by summertime, prices are going to be down, we're going to be on the yacht celebrating, and life's going to be good. That's not what it means. Okay, actually, me personally, I don't even think anything's going to change for the next 2-3 years, possibly even 4. I think the things are actually going to get worse, a lot worse, before they get any better. Okay, so when they say that they have a Department of Government Efficiency, for them to be efficient, I think that I think the inefficiency is actually you. You're the inefficiency that they need to get rid of. Okay, because some of you, okay, when these people get on these podiums and they say how they're going to be looking out for you and they're going to make these and these changes, a lot of times they're not talking to you guys. You know, I know you might think that they're talking to you because they're asking you to vote for them, but they're not really talking to you. They're actually talking to you. You ever seen those fancy dinners where they got all these people that are dressed all nice and they pay like $50,000 for a seat and they got a knife for every little thing, and somebody says something that doesn't really make sense and they all stand up and start clapping? Those people are the people that they're actually talking to. Okay, they're not talking to you. And if you ask those people to evaluate you, what they would say, think about their position. They would say that, first off, you're always showing up late when you come to work. You always got an excuse about traffic or your kid or whatever the case. And then before you even start working, you're taking too many breaks, taking coffee breaks and tea breaks. And then you go to lunch, you come back, and now you got a toothache. Now you're taking off work and asking them to pay your dental bills. And then you call it a benefit, and you're the only one benefiting from it, right? And then you come back the next week after taking a dental break and you're smiling with all these gaps on your teeth and talking about diversity and inclusion, right? And then the next week you're taking off again so you can get your vision checked, and as soon as you're back you go to HR and ask them to give you a raise and you can't even see, right? And then 2 weeks later you're going on vacation. So when they say that they're going to be making things more efficient, they're talking about getting rid of you. It's you that they're getting rid of. Okay? So I think that things are going to get worse before they get better. But in the short term, I think there's going to be a lot of hype. Okay? Things are going to seem like they're getting a lot better, a lot sooner because of hype. So you can expect a lot of great announcements. You know, it's similar to, remember the analogy about the vehicle, right? Once you take it to your mechanic tells you they can fix it. The first week or 2, they're going to have a lot of updates for you. They're going to be calling you and telling you, hey, look, I found the gasket that was wrong. I ordered the parts. You know, you're going to get a lot of updates right away. And everything's going to seem great, but it's mostly going to be hype. All right? And then after a while, things are going to slow down. And you're going to wonder, is this guy really fixing my car? And that's similarly what's going to happen with the economy in the mid to long term. There's going to be a lot of positive announcements initially. And then all of a sudden things are going to slow down, and you're going to say, well, he's not really fixing the economy like he said he would, because your timeline and their timeline doesn't really match up. But ultimately what I think is going to happen is, for most of you that are watching this, especially if you work for the government, you're probably going to get laid off. You're probably going to be the casualty that they need to cut to get more efficient. So it might not be in 2025, but surely by 2026 most of you probably won't have a job. Okay? All right, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but it is what it is. So all you can do is really prepare, and yeah, yeah, eventually I think he will eventually fix the economy. But him fixing the economy means that they got to get rid of you. That's how they're going to fix the economy. So yeah, there you have it. Later.